How you doing, YouTube? 209 Rider here, bringing you this very first moto vlog, and hopefully many more to come. I just wanted to do a little video today about why I chose a 600 versus a 1000, and just kind of give a couple of reasons why. So the very first reason why I chose my 2012 Ninja ZX6R versus, let's say, a 1000 is number one, insurance. So the insurance on a 1000 is crazy high, especially for a person like me that's only 20 years old. So I actually got a quote for a new R1 to see how much I was gonna have to pay for insurance, and my insurance quote came back to about $989. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Very unheard of, actually. But they said that was the best rate they could get me, especially because I was young and I already had a prior speeding ticket for being stupid. But, that's all on me. So insurance is greatly more expensive on a 1000, especially if you're under the age of 25 years old, I believe. And, tickets obviously don't help your situation. Reason number two why I got a 600 over a 1000, the cost. So obviously the 600 is cheaper off the top of the line than the 1000s, and not to mention you can't really get all the power out of the 600 out on the streets. You need to go to the track, etc., etc. So the 1000 is pretty much overkill, and I didn't find much of a use for it right now, and the price is a couple $1,000s more expensive. So if I would have gone to a ZX10R, I probably would have paid a couple grand more for it. And not to mention the cost of tires, fuel, all that stuff are just contributing costs onto the 1000 that, I save on the 600. And my final reason why I got a 600 over a 1000 is because the experience. I'm a relatively new rider. I only have about 2 years riding. My very first bike was it was a 2009 Yamaha R6. I had zero experience when I purchased that bike, and went to LA, I bought it, I came back, and the very next day I thought it was a great idea to go take it up into the mountains, right? So I didn't, obviously, as you know where this story is going, I didn't get very far up, probably only like 5 miles from the house, by the time where I started catching some curves, and I target fixated. So I target fixated, instead of turning left like I should have, I ended up going, straight. So I went straight, and I actually fell down a 4-foot cliff type thing there, and I actually had to be airlifted to the hospital and everything. It was just a big mess. I was definitely not ready for that bike. It had way too much power, and it was just way out of my skill level. The reason I got it, I thought it looked cool. like most people would get, a super sport versus, like a higher end super sport versus one of the lower ones, like probably like, let's say, a Ninja 300 or something. But, I messed up big time by not starting with one of the lower displacement bikes, because I hopped on a big one and it put me in my place within the second day of ownership. So experience definitely has a lot to do with whether you should even belong on a 600 or 1000. Like they say, the 1000s are even less forgiving than the 600s are. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. And I definitely wasn't. If that's what happened to me with the 600, especially because the throttle was so yanky. If that's what happened to me on the 600, I could have imagined if I would have been on the 1000, how bad the thing could have been. But yeah, definitely, you guys ride within your skill level. For the newer riders, for you veterans, you know what you're doing. You don't need me telling you. And also, always wear your gear. I used to never wear gear. I thought it was too expensive to wear it, but very important. But I'll leave that to a different video. Anyway, guys and gals, please subscribe. It's 209 Rider here. Like and subscribe. If you like the content, if you want to see more, comment down below if you want to. If you have any video suggestions, or you want to give me some feedback on this video. I'd greatly appreciate you guys and gals. Thank you and have a good one.